Entangling the meaning. Tie oneself in knots, explained. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of the English language. Today, we're going to explore a particularly interesting phrase, tie oneself in knots. This expression might sound a bit strange at first, but it's widely used in English-speaking countries to convey a very specific feeling. Stick with us as we untangle the meaning and usage of this phrase, ensuring you can confidently use it in your conversations. The phrase, tie oneself in knots, is a figurative expression used to describe a situation where someone becomes very confused, anxious, or worried, to the point where it's difficult for them to think clearly or act normally. Imagine trying to solve a complex problem, and the more you think about it, the more confused and overwhelmed you become. That feeling of your thoughts becoming tangled, like knots, is exactly what this expression is all about. While the exact origins of tie oneself in knots are a bit murky, it's clear that the phrase draws on the physical act of tying knots. Knots can be complicated and difficult to untie, especially if they are tight and numerous. This physical struggle mirrors the mental struggle one might experience when overly worried or confused. The expression has been part of English vernacular for quite some time, embodying the universal experience of mental or emotional entanglement. To better understand how to use tie oneself in knots, let's look at some examples. Trying to figure out the new tax regulations really tied me in knots. She was so nervous about her presentation that she tied herself in knots, forgetting part of her speech. Don't tie yourself in knots over the exam. You've prepared well and will do fine. These examples show how the phrase can be used in different contexts, always referring to a state of worry or confusion that complicates the situation further. It's natural to feel overwhelmed at times, but there are ways to avoid tying yourself in knots. Take a step back and breathe. Sometimes, distance from the problem helps clarify things. Break down the issue into smaller, manageable parts. Seek advice or help from others. A fresh perspective can untangle many knots. Implementing these strategies can help maintain mental clarity and emotional calm, even in challenging situations. We hope this exploration of tie oneself in knots has been enlightening and that you feel more confident in using this phrase. Remember, language is not just about words but the stories and emotions they convey. If you've ever found yourself tangled in worry or confusion, now you have the perfect expression to describe that experience. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more insights into the wonderful world of English language learning. Until next time, keep entangling those knots.